Alright, Spaniard, Northwest Fightscene, sitting here with conditioning coach Lou Smith. Lou, talk to me about Benji, the training you put him through, and your plans for the future with Benji.
Basically, the training that we do with him is, right now is a lot of explosive training for power, that type of thing. There, aerobic type of stamina building, and a lot of coordination and balance. We're just trying to condition the body overall for strength and also for mobility and also for coordination, that type of thing there. And hopefully in the future, you know, we're building a base for him right now. Hopefully this will be enough to take him into his first fight, and as we go on with fights in the future, we will continue to build his foundation and continue to get him stronger, more explosive, quicker, that type of thing there. So, you know, it's a building process, and it's a fight-by-fight process, and hopefully, you know, we're going to finish the product out at the right time.
Awesome. Now, you got a lot of tricks here in your torture chamber. Tell me about your background, how you came up with all this stuff.
You know, first of all, I played in the National Football League for 6 years. You know, so I've been a football player all my life. Went to college, got a master's in physical education and this type of fitness, this type of training. I've had some great people that I've worked with in the National Football League. I had some great coaches outside of Football League that taught me a lot of things. So a lot of things I learned as I grew up playing football, coming up through the Part 1 to high school, to college, to the NFL. So I gradually learned things on the way, and then when I went and got my master's at Zeus University, I learned a little bit more, studied a little bit more about fitness training. Like we do club bells here, we do dumbbells here, we do kettlebells here, we do very little barbells, we do a lot of core training here. So, you know, I got my training from my personal background as an athlete.
Awesome.
That's where I got my training.
What are your thoughts on MMA and sport and the conditioning of athletes?
I love MMA. I think MMA is just in the beginning stages of really developing and growing. I think sooner it should escalate to the top of entertainment, especially for this kind of athlete, for strength athleticism. You know, stand-up ground. Then a combination of stand-up ground. It's probably going to, hopefully it's going to become equal with boxing one day. I think that the conditioning is the most important part of MMA, because you got to do so many different things, so many different styles. You know, one minute you stand, next minute you're on the ground, 1 minute you're doing both. Conditioning is probably the #1 component. I think in MMA training, it's probably outweighs more than probably technique. You know, I figure the guy that's better conditioned is going to have a better chance of beating an opponent that's not as conditioned but may have better technique. And even if he's an all-around better fighter, the conditioning component is the #1 key to MMA.
Awesome. If I'm a fighter and I want to find you and train with you or get here, how do I do that?
I have a website, www.loosetraining.com. You can get me on my email address, loosetraining@sbcglobal.net. You can get me on that. You can get me on my phone number, 714-322-8432. Just ask around, you'll find me. You look hard enough, you'll find me. I'm not too hard to find. I'm out here in Orange County at 2356 Orange Thorpe, Anaheim, California, 92806.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Lou. Thanks for having us. We appreciate it. You're here at Lou, Spaniard, Northwest Fightscene. Thanks.